Hello students and welcome back. In today's video we are going to start a new chapter that is addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Alright, so in our daily life we use counting numbers which are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If I give you an example, I would ask you guys to do the counting of all the chairs that you see in your room. For instance, there are, let's write over here that there are 3 chairs in your room. All right. Or if I ask you to do the counting of a number of pencils in your geometry box, right? So you'll say that in your geometry box you have almost 4 to 5 pencils, right? So these pencils were counted by you using the different numbers. ठीक है? और वो numbers क्या थे? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so these numbers that we use for counting are called natural numbers. ठीक है, सबसे पहला पॉइंट हम यहाँ पर लिख लेते हैं कि natural numbers क्या होते हैं जो हम यूज करते हैं for doing the counting. Alright, so they are, let's write it over here that these are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, right? इनको हम कहते हैं ये नेचुरल नंबर्स है जिनको हम यूज करके डिफरेंट चीजों को काउंट करते हैं. ठीक है, सो व्हाट इज होल नंबर देन? होल नंबर क्या होगा? Whole number is actually a number in which it is actually a collection of natural numbers. ठीक है, हम यहाँ लिखते हैं it includes natural numbers. ठीक है, natural numbers हमने अभी पढ़ा है क्या होते हैं 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Alright, they don't have any limit. It goes up till 100 or millions. ठीक है, तो इनको हम कहेंगे कि इनमें क्या क्या चीज़ें इंक्लूड होती हैं होल नंबर में. होल नंबर इंक्लूड्स नेचुरल नंबर एंड ज़ीरो. ठीक है, जो नंबर ज़ीरो है दैट इज ऑल्सो इंक्लूडेड इन होल नंबर. ऑलराइट, so let's write over here that how do we denote the number that is whole number. यानी whole number को हम किस तरह denote करते हैं या उसके लिए क्या symbol use करते हैं? We use the symbol of W. Alright, if we are talking about the whole numbers we use the symbol of W. And how do we write it in the form of numbers? तो हम इसको लिखते हैं that W is equals to, we put a bracket and then we write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Alright, so it tells us symbolically that the whole numbers include these following numbers. Alright, so we can talk about the smallest whole number. ठीक है, smallest whole number जो है that is 0, but we don't have any largest whole number because it goes up till all the counting. ठीक है, जितनी भी counting आप कर सकते हैं that all includes the whole numbers. ठीक है, तो smallest हम कहेंगे कि ये है whole number का 0, but it does not have a largest number. ठीक है, ऑलराइट, हमने कहा कि होल नंबर्स में एक तो नेचुरल नंबर्स हैं, ठीक है, और एक इसमें ज़ीरो इंक्लूडेड है. इसके अलावा द नंबर्स कैन आल्सो बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन 2 टाइप्स. ठीक है, एक होता है पॉजिटिव इंटीजर एंड एक होता है नेगेटिव इंटीजर. Positive integer means के all the numbers that are present are positive in number. ठीक है, सारे numbers क्या हैं? They are actually positive form. लेकिन negative integer means that they have a negative value with it. Alright, they all are in negative numbers. So when we are talking about whole numbers, it means कि इसमें नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स इंक्लूड नहीं होते, बट इट इंक्लूड्स द पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स। ठीक है, इन सारे नंबर्स में, होल नंबर्स में कौन से इंटीजर्स इंक्लूड होते हैं, कौन से नंबर्स भी इंक्लूड होते हैं? दे आर द पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स। Okay, so let's talk about the things that are not included in the as the whole number. ठीक है, तो अगर हम उनकी बात करें तो that are not whole numbers। ठीक है, इधर लिखते हैं हम, तो वो कौन कौन से होंगे numbers? That is if the number is in the form of decimals। ठीक है, decimals means 1.2, ठीक है, 0.5। अगर इस फॉर्म में नंबर्स हैं तो इनको हम क्या कहेंगे कि होल नंबर नहीं है। इसके अलावा इफ दे आर इन फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म, ठीक है, अगर वो फ्रैक्शंस में है, फॉर एग्जांपल 2/3 या 1/4, अगर इस फॉर्म में नंबर्स हैं, दे आर आल्सो नॉट होल नंबर्स। ठीक है, इसके अलावा इफ दे आर नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स, क्या है? नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स हैं, तो उनको भी हम क्या कहेंगे कि ये होल नंबर्स नहीं है। ठीक है, दे आर नॉट आइडेंटिफाइड एज होल नंबर्स। So what did we learn today? We learned that the whole numbers are the numbers that includes the natural numbers, zero, and they are positive integers. ठीक है, and we used the W, the letter W, to denote the whole numbers, and this is how we represent it in the number form. All right, so let's move on and discuss some other factors about whole numbers. Okay, so on whole numbers you can actually perform the 4 basic functions। ठीक है, अब 4 basic operations इस पर कर सकते हैं perform। ठीक है, और वो 4 basic operations क्या हैं? It's actually addition, ठीक है, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these are the 4 operations that can be performed on the whole numbers. All right, let's discuss an example that relates to the simple addition of whole numbers. All right, so in whole numbers we are gonna discuss this example together. Ahmed has 15 marbles. Let's highlight it. It says that it has 15 marbles. Sarah has 12 marbles. How many marbles do they have all together? All together means कि आपने इसको add करना है. That means you have to add both of these numbers. ठीक है? So we are gonna write 15 first because it's the bigger number. Then we are gonna write 12. Both of these are whole numbers, and we are learning the operation of addition in this question. All right. So first of all, we are going to write the place values on top of it. We are going to add the ones together, and then we are going to add the tens together. First of all, starting with the ones, 5 plus 2 is, if we add 5 and 2, it is 7. And if we add 1 in 1, it is 2. So the answer we get is 27. Since it's a word problem, यानी आपका क्वेश्चन जो है वर्ड्स में गिवन है, then you're gonna write the answer in words as well. You're gonna write it over here as there are 27 marbles all together. So this is how you will write the answer. See you guys in the next videos with more addition questions, and we will learn more about the whole numbers as well.